Hey traders, Raghee here, and in this free recap video we're going to talk about the Russell, where the market sits after the Sunday tweet storm that happened to have had the market in full-on panic mode on Sunday, what our plan was on Sunday and what we subsequently did today, and levels that I'm watching moving forward in the NASDAQ and in the Russell. So a couple things. Number one, yesterday around 8:30 p.m. Eastern, this is actually the alert that I sent out to members. And, the yen was strong, the yuan was weak, and we knew there was a lot of volatility hitting the Asian session. Even before we digest what the morning in the Asian session was going to bring, by way of the tweet we saw from the president, we saw the currencies were reacting to just kind of a risk-off environment. Now, does that mean we want to sell? No, absolutely not. In fact, we want to gauge the market's reaction by two currencies, and in this case, the yuan and the yen. And as soon as I would see the yuan and yen settle down, we knew that risk appetite will be coming back. Another thing we wanted to remember is that this was a market that was going to possibly correct two of the best healthy uptrends that we have. And even though we had gapped down, you'll notice that also these gaps had not broken, as we said, the healthy uptrends in the NASDAQ or the S&P. Headline psychology, gang, is very different than true rate of change macro and even data, even singular data events. Headline psychology can reverse very quickly, and that's exactly what I left the group with 8:30 p.m. Sunday night. This is headline psychology, and this news-driven gap could reverse on any positive news, like China still sending a trade delegation to the U.S. And that's exactly what the rumors were throughout today, throughout Monday's session. Confirmation came, I think, within the last 60 minutes of the trading day, and we can see what happened to the markets. That an already pretty strong market just continued to stay pretty strong into the close. So disaster averted, I guess you could say so, but it was never a disaster in the first place. And let me show you what I mean by this, because I think a lot of traders overreact and they think this is going to be a horrible day and how are we going to handle all this weakness. The truth of the matter is, markets like the Russell sank into the support, and still, over the course of my 30 years, the best zone that I have ever found for what we call reversion or retracement or correction is going to be the 34 EMA wave, most especially if we can have some volume weighted average price support in that zone. Here's the NASDAQ showing a very similar type look. Overall uptrend, absolutely. Today's candle didn't even turn blue, gang. This is how strong the uptrend is. And what seems like an overnight panic is actually an opportunity when you step out to the longer term time frames. Those are the reminders that I give the members. Let's be opportunistic when everyone else is panicking. Learn how to measure the panic. In this case, yen and yuan. Know the healthy uptrends, S&P, NASDAQ, and even Russell. Know what a healthy uptrend line in the sand is. In this case, staying green on the grab candles and above the 34 EMA wave. And ultimately what we ended up doing from an intraday standpoint was focusing on the one market that I feel that in a overall strong US dollar environment and a trade war environment has the best chance of being resilient. So I basically put all my focus on the Russell, not because necessarily the other three, Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, were not tradable, but I figured if there is going to be any concern about an ongoing trade war, why not play the bullishness that seems obviously visible across all the broader averages? Why not play the one market that truly has an edge over the others by way of focusing on small cap domestic stocks that, again, do well in a strong dollar trade war environment? So we just focused on the Russell today. And the Russell was just a fantastic performer. This was a classic, what we call breach and retreat entry. By the 10:30 initial balance level, we knew we could have a runner on our hands. We took two profit targets off the table and just let this go into two targets. 1617, which is my IB target, or basically 4 p.m. And it was just a perfect day to follow the clues and play the long side of the Russell. And that's exactly what we did today with the members. Stayed very focused. Only one intraday day trade, but it doesn't matter when the thing moves 21 points from you, for you from the retreat entry. So that's what we're focusing on. That's how to keep a level head in an environment that seems to be melting down. And I'll see you in the next update.